12 matchup. Number 2, Kansas on the road at Iowa State. Always a tough place to play when you go to Ames. First half, the star guard for Iowa State. Check out the crowd there. Monty Morris doing what he does best. 4 steals in the half. Morris, 2 hands, putting it down. Despite 11 first half turnovers from Kansas, they led 43-37 at the break. Second half, Frank Mason, the senior, trying to close it out. Tough shot off balance, extends the lead to 7. Later in the half, Mason again. Kansas up by 10. 26 seconds remaining. Iowa State cuts the lead to 3. Kansas catches a break on the inbound. They get an easy basket from LaGerald Vick. Kansas holds on to win this contest 76-72. Kansas has now won 17 straight, lost their first game of the year to Indiana. Haven't lost since then. What's your take on how good this Kansas squad is?
Yeah, I think that it's difficult sometimes in college football to get a sense of who the best conference is. Like, we still are talking about, well, is it the ACC the best conference? We only really have the bowl games and maybe one top 25 versus top 25 team per team within different conferences in the first 3 knockoffs. In basketball, we get 15 games.
Get it early.
We have a very good sense to look back at, okay, how did Kansas stack up against other teams? Because about 40% of non-conference games are played against Big 5 conferences.
Absolutely.
So that we have enough there. I think Kansas has the best body of work to deserve the number 1 seed, even over Villanova.
Okay.
I don't know if they're the best team. Frank Mason is going to be the first human ever to go from NCAA to AARP. Dude's 70 years old.
Been around for a while.
But and listen, the only thing that Bill Self's going to really need to kind of fill in or figure out and test the water at least is depth. They don't have depth. They played 7 guys today. Now, Iowa State, when you go there, it's an environment that I think is more difficult than any other spot within the Big 12. So they passed the test. You alluded to the double-digit turnovers in the first half. Iowa State's not the same team. They lost their 2 best players last year. But I still think Kansas is the most complete team in terms of what they've accomplished so far. I still think North Carolina has a higher ceiling.
Okay.
But body of work, I think they deserve to be number 1 in the country.
Tough to beat Kansas when they shoot 55% from the field. They're going to win a lot of games when they have it going from the outside like that.